Hello and welcome back to SpiderGrinding. So this is the Broken Ranks progression series focused on my character SpiderGrind, who is a fire mage working on becoming as strong as possible and getting to the point where he can do endgame content. I'm also trying to become able to do normal V2 efficiently, so getting to the point where it's actually better to do normal V2 rather than doing normal tit. And as part of that, my goal was to do 2,500 tit runs. And for the last 500 tit runs, I'm going to compare everything I get from those runs to everything I get from 500 V2 runs. So I'm 200 runs into that so far, and I can actually show you a sneak preview of how things are looking here. Okay, so this is the data I have for those 200 runs, and the totals are at the top. So maybe I'll zoom in on here when I'm editing this, but I have 9.41 million gold, 239 tracks, 45 journeyman glyphs, 7 level 60 reds, 0 level 70 reds. Actually kind of surprised by that one. I thought there'd be more level 70 reds in 200 runs, 20 subdrifts, 5 bidrifts, and 0 magni drifts. So a lot can change in the next 300 runs, but this is the cumulative total so far of everything I've been tracking. I'm not tracking rares here. I am tracking rares separately. I'm not going to factor those into my final calculation because I feel like rares are, well, they're rare, so you can't really compare it. You know, sometimes you're going to have a 150 run dry streak. Sometimes you're going to get 2 in a row. There's just a lot of variance in rares because they're so uncommon. And I think that Tit and V2 have roughly the same rare drop chance, so it shouldn't factor into things very much. If ultimately I notice that there's a bigger discrepancy than I expected, I'll factor that in. But for now, these are the things that I care about. For V2, I'm also going to be looking at how many dielectrics I get, and then using that as part of the value for the runs. So yeah, that's where things are at now. In this video, I will keep doing the remaining 300 runs for Tit. I misclicked. That was supposed to be a change of tactic. Oh well. Let's see, this should be a level up on my drifts here. Oh yeah. Magnilorn level 15 and Archling level 15. So that takes my range Tit up to 96.11 and Alorn damage reduction now 29.57. Very nice. Gonna take these up one more level, get them to 16 and then move over to something else. That's an interesting drop. It is once again time to suffer trying to upgrade this cape. Many spins have gone into this and it is currently +0, so let's see if we can change that. Okay, I'm at +10 now. I'm gonna stop here. And I'm gonna go to a different vendor. And I'm gonna do one spin at a time. Zohar, don't let me down. Well, okay, well, I guess there's not much I can do about that. Okay. If this fails, I'm going to a different vendor. Okay. Borkilda, here I come. Alright, Borkilda, you are an expert at upgrading. Please help me out here. Yeah! It's plus 12. Borkilda is a G. An absolute G. I'm so tempted to spin this higher, but I mean, I need to take this. I need to take this while I got it. You know it's gonna go badly if I don't. I can try for higher someday, but like, oh, that was a long time coming. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's time to encrust this piece of shit. Where are my shards? Hang on, let me dump all this upgrade material I don't need anymore. Oh, that is so nice. You know, when I went into this, I was hoping for more than plus 12. But after all the pain I've gone through, I really don't want to risk another spin and then end up you know, resetting and not getting back to even plus 10. So here we are. Let's see. I'm gonna hope for more fire resist because that's useful. But let's see what we end up with. Okay, bad start. Very bad start. Yeah, this isn't great. Okay, it's caught up again. Okay, it's even. That's... I mean, it could be worse. Alright, that's pretty nice. I don't think I really need to reforge. I could reforge it. I could reforge it. Is it worth reforging? I'm not sure. I'll reforge it when it's gold one. But yeah, what do I need? So, drifts, orb. Oh, you click the drift now. Okay. Orbs. Well, I can transfer actually. Smooth. Beautiful. And now I can insert those drifts back. All right. How do I look now? A little more power and knowledge, a little more HP. A little more fire and energy res. Alright, that was 1618. This is 1919. So, honestly, pretty decent. My might is now about 60 higher. And yeah, pretty cool. I can shatter this cape now. Goodbye, Troll Shadow. You will be missed, I guess, maybe. Nice, okay. So now I need another about 4,000 shards to take my new cape up to G1. So that would be nice to get a little ways away from that, obviously. Do I have any stuff I can shatter here? Oop, wrong tab. So I have like 390 shards there. And that's not for shattering. Yeah, I'm pretty far away from that. But yeah, honestly, really nice to get that upgrade. Happy to stop there. Magni Ulk is not too bad, I suppose. Hello and welcome to SpiderGrind. So yes, as the name suggests, this is the SpiderGrind X Purr collaboration that everybody's been waiting for. If by everybody, that just means Purr. Yes, I've been harassed by Purr for the past 3 or 4 months, or however long it's been since we did this run to ensure that they are featured in a SpiderGrinding video. So here it is. Abadeus got Adorbus here, so happy for him and happy to finally present this showcase of the most interesting druid on the server. Okay, Magni Ling is not bad either. Hey, always good to see a drop. What do we got here? Okay, not bad orb, not bad. And yeah, that is on kill count. 2,244. Hey, another drop. That's not too long after the last one. What do we have? Okay. It's not as good as the last one, but that's fine. Yeah, 2,262. So you might be wondering what I'm doing there. Just traded this guy and earned still. Let's skip forward to a couple minutes. Alright, and here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. A lovely tier 6 worm. Alright, yeah, so am I gonna morph my trident? Or am I just gonna save this for purposes unknown? I'm just gonna depot it for now. Looks good in the depot. Alright. Yeah, I'll think about if I want to morph it onto Trident. I'm not sure if I do. But it's nice to have that in the depot now. Yo, okay. I'm getting so lucky with drops lately. What is this? Okay, it's a good one. Buy Vlan is always good to see. And yeah, this is only like 4 kills after the last one. Ooh, another drop. Been pretty lucky this recent set of runs. That's not a bad orb. Yeah, this is not too long since the last drop there. Huh. It's what, 12 after the last one? Not a bad drop. Alrighty. Yeah. Subalorn though is a nice bonus there, and again, this is another drop in a pretty short time span, yeah. 2286. This should be kill number 2300, no worm alas, but let's double check that. Yeah, 200 kills to go. We are almost done the tick grind. Nice one round. Do we get a blue? We do. We do indeed get a blue. All right. Yeah, not a great one, but that is actually kill 2301. So yeah, nice way to start off this last 200 runs. It's time for the time-honored tradition of yellow merging. Oop, that automatically goes to the top here should go to the middle because that's where it's guaranteed to turn into the Bidrift. Every time. Every single time. Let's do some quick shattering here. Got a bunch of rares from Tit recently, so gonna see what I end up with in terms of shards here. Alright, 1300, not too bad. So I needed about 4,000 to get my cape to G1, so this gets me a bit more than a quarter of the way there. So I need 6,500. I'm at almost 4,000 now. Probably would have 4,000 if I melted some synergetics I have and stuff. So yeah, getting there. Need to keep up this good luck streak on Tit. Alright, it is time to do a duo Morana on Spider. So I've done duo Morana on my knight before with Broski, and now I'm going to be trying it with QSH. My tactics are terrible. Okay, this is SpiderGrind from the future speaking here. I wasn't really talking while this fight was going on. I guess I was just locked in and trying to focus on the tactics here, but overall, yeah, I cut out some of the resets. So there were more deaths and resets and failures to get damage phases, but once we got damage phase here, it went really smoothly. So yeah, it was a bit of a surprise. I mean, I remember when we were pushing for Morana in the early days, you know, back before drifts and all that, and it was a struggle, man. Like, there were times when we were just in there for like 4.5 hours trying to kill Morana, and we didn't always succeed. You know, we didn't have epics or thorns or anything like that. You know, we were trying to kill her with Badiger and absolutely terrible gear. So it's very strange going back to Morana and Lugus and being able to duo it and looking at how it is right now, like looking at this footage after many months of getting stronger. It's like, I'd love to try it again and just see like how much different it is now, because I think this would be quite easy. It's a bit of a shame that you can't attempt to solo it. Well, I mean, you could solo Lugus, I guess, but you can't solo Morana. It would be interesting to try. The survivability would be fun, like trying to just survive long enough to hit the debuffs you need and then still have damage after. Probably not really viable. Easy Lugus kill. No loot. But now for some very nice Morana loot. Another subgrid. Interesting. Another easy duo Morana kill. Do we get the loot? The sub Ellen. Beautiful. Alright, it's time to take down Lugus for once and for all. Beautiful loot. Okay, so there's a PvP tournament coming up for levels 90 to 140, 3v3. Realistically, it's probably going to be mostly 2v2 with 2 level 140s. So I'm going to respec for more knowledge and more HP. And so this is with an Ariba on. I have the combat buff ready to go, so that's going to give me some more stats. As well as obviously some more psycho mods, which is going to be useful, especially since I'll be using an Ariba most of the time if I'm fighting any fire mages. And then I should respec my skills as well. I'm going to want higher level burning. Probably higher level fire shield. Alright, let's see what I can do here. What can I do here? Master 2 fire shield. Okay, and then meteor maybe. What can I take meteor to? Okay. And then spark to a low level just in case I run out of mana. Yeah. This looks good for PvP. Okay, so here are the first brackets. So it looks like the pair of fire mages that are going to be probably the hardest matchup are in the left bracket, and we have a bye into the second round on the right bracket. So yeah, we just have to sit tight and wait for them to come to us. So the matchup deciding who is going to fight us in the first round, where we have a match, is actually some domestic violence going on here. We have the Golden Cobra versus Terrorist. That is husband and wife, and it looks like Golden Cobra will be the one advancing to face us in the next round here. Okay, so Golden Cobra is the main threat here, and then there's an archer and a fire mage that I honestly don't know where she found these two, but we're just going to take them out first and move on to Fuku when she's alone. Sorry, Golden Cobra used to have a druid on the server called Fuku, but now she's brought her Thalian character, Golden Cobra, over, and that's her main character. So yeah, not too bad of a fight here. Unfortunately, while we're in this fight, I have another stream up and I'm watching Steroid and Hubabe against Gnaw, and I was really looking forward to fighting Steroid and Huba. I think the double Fire Mage versus Fire Mage and Druid is a pretty interesting fight, actually. Unfortunately, Gnaw is beating them, which I guess is kind of concerning. If one druid can beat 2 fire mages, then surely a druid plus a fire mage can beat 2 fire mages. But yeah, I guess we won't get to see that fight between us, and we'll just have to fight Gnaw in the final round. And again, by the... Is it transitive property? I don't know what the proper term is, but surely a druid plus a fire mage can beat a single druid, unless we're really misplaying or something. But it should be interesting. But yeah, this fight, not too bad. The archer and the fire mage here just are not really contributing anything, so unfortunately not the most exciting fight. Very interesting. Alright, so it's a rematch of Soy versus Gnaw. Beautiful. But this time we're just gonna gank him mercilessly. Alright, so Gnaw does have Legend versus two people with Trident. A little depressing, but yeah, surely by our combined might we can overcome him. He's very tanky, but his damage is just not quite there. Like, if he was able to just kill me really quick, then things could be interesting. Unfortunately, yeah, he's just not able to kill me while I have a druid healing me. At least in this spec. If I didn't respec, if I was still, you know, in my normal spec with 4,000 HP or something, maybe it would be a different story. But yeah, this is just kind of chipping him down until he dies, and nothing too crazy here. Always annoying to fight a druid with Lantern though, with the mana drain. Even though this is Legend, it seems he's still left the mana drain drift in, so or maybe he just put that in for the PvP tournament, but super annoying when you get drained of mana. Not as bad as Voodoo's though, because, you know, Druid has to hit maybe 10 or 12 attacks to fully drain you. Voodoo just sucks you once or twice and you're done. Plus getting poison on top, plus then getting flooded. Like, Voodoo's just so obnoxious to fight. This is annoying, but it's not debilitating, at least. But I do wish I'd been able to fight the Huba and Steroid Fire Mage combo. Like, I feel like that's such an interesting fight where it's like, who do they focus first, and the melee versus ranged. Yeah, it's a shame that Gnaw made it to the final instead of those two. Alright, surely Gnaw dies here. No coin sound though. His plot armor is on point. There we go. Easy tournament win. Not a very big tournament. Alright, so unfortunately Gnaw stole the match that we were going to have against two fire mages. But we're going to have a unofficial match down here in the dive. No holds barred. Straight up cage match. Should be a good time. Yeah. Let's just go default target lock as fast as possible, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and you should lead, because you're going to be default if you lead, I think. I think it's Huba. Yep. Yeah, because it's not a tournament, so it's not going to be randomized. So I think it's consistent. Yeah, for sure. Alright. Yeah, unlocked on Huba. Ooh, Huba Incanted. Interesting. Okay. It's fine. Don't dispel me. It's fine. Sounds good. Yep. Might see some meteors here. Nope. Easy. Yeah. He is defending. Fucking Holmes. Wrecked. Oh, they might get lucky. Maybe they'll do the meteor tactic and somehow take me out round one. Yeah, online Huba. They look a bit tankier than last time, maybe? I can't tell. This is fine, don't dispel me. Yeah. Just pray that I pop off in Huba here. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Do you want me to go on start? I'm gonna go on start, fuck it. Oh fuck, I didn't ink it. I'm Shit. Easy. No. No! Not like this. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Easy. Root him, please root him. No. Okay, so that was a fun match. Two Fire Mages versus Fire Mage and Druid. Unfortunately, Fire Mage and Druid does win, even though neither of us had epics. It was, yeah, good fight. Alright, so at some point I hit level 16 on both of these drifts. So I need to go and swap things around so I can level up the next set of drifts, which is going to be the Archband and Archteld, which I want to take to 21 in my Zala, so let's see here. So now we insert the drifts. So here's the ones I'm going to be leveling. Let's see, these should both be 16 right now. Yep. And then we finally get rid of this Biverd. That's just going to go in the depot, probably never to be seen again. But yeah, here we go. Can now start working on taking Abandoned Teld to 21 for the first time. And I do have the weekly buff right now, so again, that's 5% crit, 5% double attack, 5% magical damage, and 5% ranged hit. But you can get an idea of where things are at right now. This is not too bad. Ooh, a Griv, alrighty. Is it a good one? Okay, yeah. Decent shards. And that is on kill count 2,362. And a drop, okay. Another bronze 3, decent orb too. Very happy. Not too long since the last one. That is 2,379. Hey yo, I am on a hot streak today. This is okay. It's okay. It's third drop in like 20, 30 runs. I don't know. Yeah, 2,386. Crazy. It is time to turn some good orbs into some bad orbs. Good start. Okay, actually that's pretty good. I don't have a gold orb on Spider, so that is useful to have maybe. I don't actually really have any immediate need for it. So I'm just going to put this back in the depot for now. But I am glad to have it. Yeah, it's a potentially useful backup. You know, if there's ever an event that gives lots of gold, I would probably be able to swap that in. Or if I'm doing a lot of Mahet or something. I don't know. I'm glad to have it available to me now. I YOLO merged my buy VLAN a while ago and got... I forget what I got. I probably got something terrible. But in any case, I now have that in the depot ready for if I need it, so pretty happy with how that merging went. It's unusual that goes well. I expected the bonus backpack capacity to win there. Alright, so this should be kill count 2,400, so we're getting very close to being done with Tit, or at least done this jaunt where I want to compare how many I've done. Let me just double check that here. Yeah, that is 2,400. So I've actually been pretty lucky with rares. I think my drop rate's like 1 in 34, 1 in 35. Now the drifts and synergetics, I think this is where V2 might have an edge, but I'll do the next 100 kills here and figure out exactly how many I got here, and then it's going to be time for V2. And I'm going to actually end the video here because this was more eventful than I expected. I was hoping to actually do all 500 kills in this video, but I got the plus 12 on my cape, I got the worm skin, and you know, it's just been a fairly eventful video, more than I expected. So the tournament as well, that took some time, so it was a fun time. I'm looking forward to finishing up this grind though, getting those last 100 kills and seeing just how good Tit is, and then of course comparing it against normal V2. So thank you for watching, stay tuned for the next video where I'll get into that.